आप देख रहे हैं रिएक्शन चेक। Salam namaste, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As always, welcome to reaction check. पाकिस्तान इंडिया के बारे में बहुत सारी बातें होती हैं कमेंट सेक्शन में। कुछ लोग कहते हैं पाकिस्तान सही नहीं है, कुछ लोग कहते हैं इंडिया सही नहीं है, कुछ लोग बड़े म्यूचुअल रहते हैं, कहते हैं पाकिस्तान और इंडिया की रिलेशनशिप बढ़नी चाहिए। अब बांग्लादेश को भी इंक्लूड करते हैं कि तीनों एक ही मुल्क थे पहले, लेकिन अब तीन मुल्क जुदा हो गए हैं और इसको यूरोपियन यूनियन की तरह बदलना चाहिए। काफ़ी सारे कमेंट्स, अगर मैं सारे कमेंट्स आपको बताना चाहूँ तो हज़ारों में ऐसे कमेंट्स हैं जो लोगों ने किए हैं वीडियोज़ पे, मुख्तलिफ वीडियोज़ पे, और मुख्तलिफ तासुरात, मुख्तलिफ ओपिनियन लोगों के, और मुख्तलिफ understanding है about partition, about Muslims living in Pakistan, about Muslims in general, that some people think that Muslims are terrorists. Some people say that Pakistan is a very poor country. I mean, you may have information about Pakistan, but that doesn't mean that the information that you have may be true. Whatever you get through media, whatever information you're getting through any media or any form may not be true. I'm not the person who can actually sit here and tell you that this is true, this is not true, but I can definitely watch some videos and get a better understanding of what exactly is going on. But today's video that I have for you guys is basically the creation of modern India and Pakistan explained. It's an Al Jazeera video. It's not a very huge video, it's a small video, and I'm really looking forward to actually watching this. So let's see what we have in this video, and then after the video we'll talk about what exactly goes on in this video, and a little bit about India and Pakistan.
India and Pakistan have hated each other for 70 years. Here's why. 70
years.
The British ran India for more than 2 centuries, and it would be a bit of an understatement to say that Indians weren't happy about it. All the country's rage was directed at the British. To put a stop to that, India's colonizers had an idea: divide and rule. What does that mean? Pit Muslims against Hindus, against Sikhs, against Christians. To put minorities in positions of power over majorities. The idea was, if they're fighting each other, they're not fighting us. Ingenious, right? This isn't to say that Indians didn't fight over religion before the British came, but it was the first time that this was a result of policy. Religion became more important than language and ethnicity, and mistrust between religious communities became the norm. It trickled up to Indian politicians like the Muslim League's Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who talked about having a separate Muslim state if the British were to ever leave. Then World War I began. The British promised to leave India if Indians fought for them. They fought, but independence didn't happen.
Okay.
2 decades later,
I didn't know
there was
this.
World War II. Again, there was a promise of independence in return for troops. This time, leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, who would later be India's first Prime Minister, said no. Jinnah, the Muslim League leader, wanted British support for a new Muslim country, so he convinced Indian Muslims to fight. If you wondered what Indians were doing at Dunkirk, now you know. By the time World War II ended, it was clear that the British were going to leave. Many Muslims began to fear living under a Hindu majority in a democratic India, and many Hindus were angry that Muslims wanted to break up the country. This descended into brutal acts like killings, forced conversions, arson, abductions, rape, and ethnic cleansing. It all came to a head in Kolkata in August 1946. 4,000 Hindus were killed in the Great Calcutta Killings. This scared the British, and they promised to leave India in 1948. But their exit from India was not going to be clean or peaceful. The religious divisions they had stoked had turned into an inferno. Jinnah seized this opportunity and demanded a separate Muslim state. Nehru, also scared by the violence, reluctantly agreed. Gandhi opposed it, but it was too late. Jinnah supporters were in no mood to debate. Thinking they'd fix things, the British announced they would leave in August 1947, a year earlier than planned. This is the man who was brought in to divide the Indian Empire. Cyril Radcliffe, a British lawyer who had never been anywhere east of Paris. He was given one job: draw borders that would break up India, taking into account religion and other things like railways and irrigation canals. Ratcliffe was given only 36 days to do the job. He finished 3 days ahead of schedule, but the lines that created West Pakistan, India, and East Pakistan were kept a secret until after independence. Ratcliffe didn't quite finish his job though. He didn't draw a line for Kashmir. What could possibly go wrong, right? On August 14, Pakistan gained independence. India gained independence the next day. Partition had become a reality. If you think the story has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. Here's the catastrophe that Ratcliffe's lines created on the ground. 7 million people moved from India to Pakistan. 7 million more went from Pakistan to India. 1 million were killed in the process, murdered, starved, and poisoned. Mobs lynched trains full of men, women, and children, and families have been split apart to this day. The militaries of the two countries were practically useless while this was going on. Soldiers were busy figuring out their own lives. The dust from August 1947 has yet to settle. Since then, India and Pakistan have fought 3 wars over Kashmir and 1 over East Pakistan, which eventually became Bangladesh. Both countries still fight over disputed borders and water, and both are nuclear powers. Even cricket matches between them are politically charged. And over 70 years, the divide between people who look the same, speak the same, dress the same, eat the same food, and make the same music has become even deeper.
So, like you saw, I mean, this video has definitely got a message, and I don't think this video is there to actually unite the two people. It's more of giving you an an idea of what exactly happened. A lot of things in this video I did not know about. I knew that Ratcliffe was here to actually divide. I did not. There's a lot of issue going on Kashmir, and a lot of people where I actually live, I get to meet people from the Indian side of Kashmir and also from the Pakistan side of Kashmir. They basically don't want to be part of any country. I mean, they want their own independent state, and if somebody doesn't want something, we cannot enforce that. I mean, I know people on the Pakistan side, I know people on the Indian side, like the politicians wouldn't want to actually give away Kashmir on either side. They wouldn't want to actually give away Kashmir because it depends. I mean, the vote bank depends on them. I'm not sure how it is in your part of the country where you are, but definitely I think there's a big dispute that needs to be settled. A lot of people die. We've been going on a war. So many wars have been fought because of Kashmir, and so many other things have been done in the name of giving independence to a certain region or to a certain place. A lot of 1 million people died during partition, and a lot more will die in the future if we are not able to actually settle down and actually talk about these things. One of the videos that I've actually uploaded, and somebody actually commented on the video and said that the older generation have had problems with each other, but the younger generation needs to actually think and think in a different way, because fighting over something is not the solution. I don't think that will ever actually resolve anything for us, but what we can do is we can sit and actually talk to each other, and thanks to internet we are able to actually communicate with each other through these videos, put a message across from one part to another part of the world where people can actually understand the opinions and the values of those other people. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, it's a very sensitive issue, but I just wanted to share this video, and whoever that doesn't know anything about partition, maybe after watching this video will have some sort of insights. You let me know what you guys think of the video, and what do you think, what should be done? What is your opinion on the issue? I would love to actually know about your opinion, and yeah, and as always, thank you so much for watching this video, subscribing to the channel. I've got more videos on my channel. You can actually see them on the site somewhere here. I'm also available on Instagram. Like always, until next video, until next time, tada, goodbye, namaste, and adios.